My name is Julio Ottino. I'm the Dean of the McCormick School of Engineering and Applied Science. And I welcome all of you to our annual Master's Degree Recognition Ceremony. It is an honor to have so many friends and family members here to celebrate the graduation of our master's students. It has been an honor to participate in your education. I would like to welcome the parents, spouses, family and friends of our master's candidates who have shared in the many sacrifices, challenges, and successes of graduate studies. Let us give them a round of applause. This is a very accomplished but heterogeneous group that includes masters across a wide range of subject areas. However, all of you in the course of your education have developed skills, engineering thinking, design thinking, whole brain thinking, skills that can be applied to a variety of industries and disciplines. You know how to think in terms of systems, you know how to frame and solve and attack problems, both known and unknown. You know how to find and solve the right problem behind the perceived problem. You learn to understand the implications of what you do and how to connect them with a big picture. You show us that you are always ready to learn more, to tackle difficult problems, and ultimately to find success. More importantly, you have been a critical component that adds value to the whole brain network here at Northwestern Engineering and Northwestern as a whole. I very much hope that the network enrich your experiences and that you have enriched all us in return. I hope that you will remain connected to this network as you advance in your careers. You will take the things that you learn here wherever you go. A master's degree is a higher platform from which you are prepared to have more impact. One of the best things about our master's programs is that our students represent an amazingly broad range of ages, backgrounds, and careers. You have all brought a diversity of thought and experience to your master's education, and you live not only with a degree, but with a community of some of the best minds in the world. I want to thank you, our graduates, for selecting the McCormick School of Engineering to pursue your master's degree studies. Our faculty members are proud of your accomplishments, and we wish you the greatest of success in your future careers. Congratulations to all of you. Now, I would like to introduce our convocation speaker. Warren Haug spent his entire career with Procter & Gamble Company, mostly located in Cincinnati, although he traveled around the world. And during his 30 years as a consumer products giant, he worked in the full range of research and development areas, from upstream basic research to downstream development. He retired in March 1996 as Vice President, Research and Development, with worldwide responsibility for all the laundry products sector. What makes Warren special, many people think that they can pull this off, and very few do, is that from 1996 to 2010, Warren served as an adjunct professor in Northwestern Engineering, teaching an undergraduate course on personal and organizational effectiveness, and a graduate course in the management and metrics of product development. At the same time, he was a senior fellow in the Emerging Technologies Management Research Program at the Mack Center of the Wharton School in the University of Pennsylvania. Warren received a bachelor's degree from the University of Wisconsin, along with a master's degree and a PhD from Northwestern University McCormick School of Engineering. He currently serves in both the McCormick Advisory Council and in the Advisory Board of Chemical and Biological Engineering here at Northwestern. It is my great pleasure to introduce to you Warren Haug.
First thing I'm going to do is take that off. Any questions? No, sorry, that's not part of the talk. Thank you, Dean Ottino, and good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and especially good afternoon, graduates. Well done. 24 years ago, I gave the convocation talk for the McCormick School undergraduate commencement. At first thought, that seems like a long time ago. At second thought, it was a long time ago. So I started thinking about that talk, and it was my top 10 words of advice list based on my 30 years of experience at Procter & Gamble. I wondered if I'd give the same advice today. So I went back and I read it, and I concluded that I would give the same 10 pieces of advice today. Only a few of them are actually more important today than they were then. So I'm going to focus my remarks today on just 5 of those 10. So, number 1, commit yourself to continued personal growth and self-learning. Today is a milestone in your learning curves. It's not an endpoint. The learning has to continue, only now without the professors to provide the discipline. Those of you already in the workforce know what I'm talking about with that. Most of the skills that I had when I retired from Procter & Gamble, I didn't have when I started. I acquired them along the way through experience and seeking them out. Certainly your employers and future supervisors will have some responsibility for your further development, but nobody is more responsible for what you become than you are. You will have to continue to develop the ability and the commitment to learn on your own. There's an example sitting up here today that exemplifies that. Professor Walter Herbst, who's the director of the Product Design and Development Program. 38 graduates from that program today. Achieved his PhD when he was 80 years old. So keep on learning. Number 2, choose the new skills that will keep you on the change curves of your profession and your society. They are rapidly increasing in slope. So if your slope of learning is slower than what's really going on out there, you will fall behind. You'll need to anticipate change, be comfortable with it, and grow with it. I once had a poster in my office at P&G that said there are 3 kinds of people in the world. People who make things happen, people who watch things happen, and people who wonder what happened. The first group will stay on the change curves because they're the people who will be making the changes. Today's change curves include things like artificial intelligence, machine learning, synthetic biology, editing the human genome, and one very important one that I'll call the nature of the workplace. That one will probably affect all of you. So I'll say more later on the important skills needed to be effective with this. Number 3, continue to develop your skills for defining problems correctly. During my years in the consumer product industry, I wondered, why do so many new products fail? And you look at them, they were made as intended, there wasn't a quality problem, but not enough people wanted them. They had defined the opportunity or the problem incorrectly. Getting it right is even more important today than it was then, because problems are more complex now than ever before. If you want to get a look at that, just read the spring version of the McCormick Engineering magazine and see all the projects reviewed there and what kind of mind-boggling complexity these projects now have. To make it even riskier, the costs of failure are a lot higher. Today, the average cost to bring a new drug to the market is $2.6 billion with a 12% success rate. It pays off to be right the first time in that field. The underlying message here is that be sure you spend a lot of time at the front end of the process, being sure you fully understand the needs of your customers as you define the problem. That doesn't apply to just the product. If you're leading a group, and some of you already are, recognize that your subordinates are also your customers. Number 4, use your new skills to help you to consistently exceed expectations. In my mind, there isn't a better way to succeed in your careers than to commit to consistently exceeding expectations. In fact, if I could only give you one piece of advice, that would be it. If the assessment that you have always exceeded expectations appears on your performance appraisals each time, you'll be in good shape. Here's a hint on how to achieve that. Set stretching goals for yourself. Your management isn't expecting this, so if you achieve it, you will, in fact, exceed their expectations. If you have energized teammates with you on that, you'll increase the odds of that being a successful project. You can't order a team to work as hard as they will when energized by a stretching goal. Believe me, I've seen it in industry. Yet energized employees are getting harder and harder to find. The Gallup organization recently completed a 5-year study, and they found, to no surprise, that the final results and projects are importantly contributed to by the management who leads those teams. But no one expected the sheer size of the correlation. Gallup claims, quote, "It's the single most profound, distinct, and clarifying finding in its 80-year history." Managers didn't just influence the results of their teams, they explained a full 70% of the variance in team performance. Further, Gallup found that only a third of employees in the US were highly engaged in their jobs. Think about that. Only a third are engaged in their jobs. Don't stand in the doorway at quitting time, you'll be trampled. But in successful companies, it's over 68% are fully engaged. And based on my experience, I believe the difference is that unengaged teams are managed and engaged teams are led by people who want to make a difference. Remember that poster I had in my office? A leader provides an exciting and a stretching goal and a clear picture of the team's importance in achieving that goal, and an opportunity for the personal growth of the team members during that process. Be one of those leaders. A good role model for that is sitting right here in Dean Ottino. He didn't manage the McCormick organization to where it is today, with record numbers of students trying to get in and world-class professors attracted here to do groundbreaking research. He led it here with a compelling and a stretching vision of producing whole-brain engineers while solving important societal problems at the interface of disciplines. People are engaged at McCormick. Number 5, the last point I'll make is that interpersonal skills are more important than ever, even more important than they were 24 years ago. Career paths have changed markedly. Very few people spend their whole time at one company anymore like I did. In fact, the Bureau of Labor Statistics reports that the average now is 9 companies in a professional career. At the same time, the current median tenure of people across all companies is 4.6 years. Half the organization still finding their way around. But yet you have to work with those folks successfully. And that gives you much less time to establish effective personal relationships. And you don't get good at it by sending text messages. You'll need to be good at reading people, and you get that face-to-face by observing their nonverbal communications, body language, facial expressions, the tone of their voice. A smiling emoji doesn't communicate the same thing as a face-to-face smile. Not even close. The rapidly changing makeup of interdisciplinary teams means that interpersonal skills are more important than ever before. Okay, that's my list of 5. Number 1, keep on growing, keep learning new skills. Number 2, use them to stay on the important change curves. Number 3, set stretching objectives in order to consistently exceed expectations. Spend a lot of time at the front end of projects, and I mean a lot of time, being sure you've defined the problems correctly. Finally, commit to building your interpersonal skills. You'll need them in order to be effective in a world of rapidly changing work team makeup. Do these things, and I guarantee you work will be more fun and rewarding. Again, congratulations, graduates. Off you go. Thank you and good luck.
Thank you, Warren. That was very good advice all around. So now I would like to introduce Associate Dean Linda Broadbelt, who will introduce the graduates by program.
Good afternoon. We will continue our ceremony by recognizing our master's candidates. Graduates, please approach the stage as you are guided by a member of our staff. My colleague Alan Sahaki and I will call each graduate's name. You will proceed across the stage and be congratulated by your program director. We have a professional photographer taking photos of each graduate. We will begin with graduates from the Department of Biomedical Engineering. Trevor Alston. Jin Hyung Bae. Rajan Alexander Burt. Brent Chase. Shulin Chen. Jack Chi. Ujay Doniparthi. Lexiosi Fan. Hold on, don't get too close. Yiwei Gao. Alan William Kasub. Brenna Lakeman. Stephanie Lee. Mengjae Liu. Jackson William Mansiri. Myung Nam Kun. Neil Patel. Grant Schneider. Fondi Shi. Hello. Nicole Toussaint Nasta. Chen Kai Zhu. Xin Yun Ye. We now move to the Master of Science in Biotechnology. Ibrahim Alkemlas. Simi Abraham. Danielle Fernandez. Ning Han. Frederick Shu. Michelle Ann Cofford. Austin David Clark Miller. Rohan Mohindru. Cameron Khan Niazi. Faith Tiwalolowu Agunbe. Nisar Parek. Suchitra Shunkernarayan. Julia Soto. Susmeet Sukathankar. Yidan Wang. Yifan Xu. Danielle Jessica Yosep. Dian Zhang. We will next move to the Department of Chemical and Biological Engineering. Chidomebi Allison Aranonu. Erin Elizabeth Castell. Joseph William Drought. And now we will move to the Department of Civil and Environmental Engineering. Michael Boehm. Eric William Deals. Caleb Hahn. Daniel Lee. Yisen Luo. Allison Mark. Afansanit Pruksapipat. Alexis St. Pierre. Aditya Ajay Ukalkar. Manon Boyson Le Prince. Jijun Wang. Zhao Shun Young. We will now move to the Department of Electrical Engineering and Computer Science. Or degrees, there. Viyas Alwar. D. An. Emmanuel Ascona. Shrutarshi Banerjee. Seme Baruchu. Robert Belson. Lakshman Pavan Kumar Boduju. Liu Cao. Shivanji Taruji. Sorry. Edmund Chen. Ray Chang. Jiwei Dong. Manuel Henrique dos Santos Rodriguez. Si Hua Fu. John Gerato. Navin Gopal. Chen Ki Guo. Nupur Gupta. Juquan Huang. Varshini Jivaraj. Tian Che Chi. Yini Jin. Ali Jonadarfiori. Yes. Yu Hao Zhu. Kyle Joseph Labrosse. Benjamin Allen Levinson. Jun Hao Lee. Joan Han Lee. Yi Quan Lee. Ji Lin. Okay. Fan Liu. Jianbo Liu. Shengzhuo Liu. Jianqi Liu. Brian Meyer Margolis. Yihang Pan. Jishnu Pradeep. Robert Burns Smart. Prashant Tirapurchur Vasakrishnan. Manav Rameshchandra Trivedi. Han Wang. EJ Wee. Nathaniel Wong. Xin-Yi Wu. Zichen Xu. Huaxin Xu. Shirei Xu. Yichen Xu. Wanyang Yu. Yuqi Zhao. Timothy Zhou. Zikwan Zhou. And we will now move to the Master of Engineering Management. Michael Abusaba. Daniel Richard Carroll. Varun Checker. Shihan Chen. Arthur Andrew Childs. Douglas Dow. Alexa N. Fisher. Radhika Guel. Pedro Jose Hurtado Burr. Akshay Jain. Dhiraj Kapoor. Shri Venkata Dekaj Kethanani. Muhammad Asad Khan. Katie Kohlhoff. Michael J. Morris. Otto Nietzschmann III. Benjamin Panfill. Siwa Ramun. Tulsi Ramanujam. Andrew James Scheffel. Matthew Corey Sewell. Ramu Sidaneni. Akhan Turmagombatov. Sridhar Vastis. Linus Waltenberger. Ian Zachary Hopes Weiss. Li-Fei Zhu. And now my colleague, Associate Dean Alan Sahakian, will introduce the remaining graduates.
Thank you. We now move on to the Department of Engineering, Science, and Applied Mathematics. Gregory James Kerwin. Saeed Safan Sadiq. Ying Zhao. We now move to the Master of Executive Management for Design and Construction. Matthew Beck. Barbara Lynn Burnett. Thomas Doherty. Linda Ann Kanoski. Mehmet Barak Kikikoglu. Jonathan Frank Kirsch. Cameron Christopher Peldo. We now move to the Master of Science in Information Technology. Shane Thomas Burke. Ivan Carrasco. Christian David Sueva. Handali Fang. John Joseph Galanek. Syed Jafari. Dhanashri Ramesh Kharate. Jeffrey Y. Lin. Amber Jha. Mayank Madhur. Omoyudi Omole. Adamolo T. Popolu. Yang Chin. Shipra Singh. Stoiko Hrishov Stanilev. Kaila Sharam Umayo Upagam. Yue Wang. We now move on to the Department of Material Science and Engineering. Abdulaziz Hamad M. Al-Dubayan. Braxton Cody. Yao Tong. Derek Wong. We now move to the Department of Mechanical Engineering. Just wait here a second. Okay. Harsh Mahesh Kumar Chekhalia. Shane Choi. Nicholas Kunst. Lim Han Yang Benjamin. Tarun Subramanian. Chi Tang. Yingfan Yi. We now move on to the Triple M program. Grace Carolyn Babula. Marie Bandrozak. Stephanie Ann Baranovich. McKay Holly Black. Diego Alonso Blondet Padro. Nora Schmidt Bonham. Lauren Alexandra Brown. Jeffrey Robert Carlson. Paul Young Chang. Nicole Lynn Danahauer. Bianca Anastilla Deluchez. Samit K. Daria. Alexander William Eng. Maria Garpestad. Ming Zi Hu. Anna Her. Lion Jorge Costa. Sandy Yi Wen Lin. Stefan Michael Manuel. Hector Martinez. Emily Carruthers McCall. Brian Christopher Medlock. David Aibenyi Momo. Elizabeth Sierra Mooney. Mateus Musto Mufarej. Meredith McIntyre Ragno. Kiwambu Seto. Michael Edmund Sims. Benjamin Singer. Mary Crystal Spence. Robert Sutke. Andriana Trang. Eric von Eilston. Gal Vered. Amelia Sung Williams. Ann Arbor Wingate. Leave that one. Olivia Witter. Yini Yu. We now move to the Master of Product Design and Development Management. Turkey Abdullah Q. Alomari. Suad Ali Al-Shamkhani. Elizabeth Ann Burtness. Dennis Michael Breen. Guneet Singh Chadha. Jordan Christensen. Jane Thomas Cornelius. Shanna Christine Dabson. Brian Keith Dandridge. Parth Anil Desai. Christine Devane. Nathan Randolph Fogg. Diamond Lapel Greer. Ritesh Gupta. Diamaro Gvozden. Emily Ann Hoffman. Ya Han Chu. Anjori Javeria. Christine Gilek. Riley Kearns. David Kim. Athanasios Simos Kaletis. Andrzej Stanislav Kubala. Myra Letitia Lean. Grace Louise Madden. Douglas A. Maloney. Adele Michael. Bernard Otieno Oyu. Kelly Lips Palm. Sonu Varugis Philippos. Anusha Ramdas. Tracy Michelle Rizzi. Hee Su. Aaron Thompson. Karen Zamora. Royan Zong. Jiayang Zhao. Thank you. Next, we move to the Master of Project Management. Zara Hussein Ali. Sefer Ali Zadeh Saleh. Thomas Bowdwin. Charles Keeley. Xiaotian Ding. Anthony Joseph DeGansi. Taiwan Tyrell Easterling. Dennis Ginny. Jahi Guo. Joshua Aaron Kreitman. Seth Daniel Kreitman. Alexandra Lermejou. Kaiwen Lin. Shengji Liu. Basil Ahmed Magfouri. Tianing Mao. Yuang Mao. A. Sultan Orzali Maratuli. Vincent Marie-Etienne Rocher. Emily Ryan. Zainab Wabi. This completes the conferral of master's degrees.
Today marks an important day in your careers and in your life. Your degree is a significant accomplishment, and I hope that the skills that you have learned here have prepared you for a lifetime of impact. And although your careers may take you far away from campus, we hope to see you and hear from you on a frequent basis. As alumni, you are the source of our value. We are only as good as the people that we produce. We are eager to see what you will accomplish. I am proud of all of you, the faculty behind me who help you shape your careers, are extremely proud of you. We cannot see what you can do with your degrees from here, and we all applaud you. So again, congratulations to all of you. You are going to be an increased source of value on our reputation with the things that you do with the rest of your life. We want to hear from you. And again, thank you for having put your faith in us and selected Northwestern to pursue your careers. Congratulations again. So now I ask that you remain in your places until the faculty and graduates recess. Will the graduates please stand as the procession begins.